Hello everyone, and Shabbat Shalom. I'd like to share with you a quick thought on this week's Parashat Vayishlach. Parashat is most famously known for the long-awaited reunion between Yaakov and Esav after Yaakov took the Berachot and spent many years in the home of Lavan. Now finally Esav and Yaakov are going to meet up again. And Yaakov is a bit scared of this reunion, and he goes ahead and he sends angels to give presents to Esav. And Yaakov also asks the angels to deliver a line to Esav. Yaakov told the angels, "Tell Esav, im Laban garti va'echad ad'ata." Let Esav know that I've been living with Lavan. Rashi offers two explanations. The second one, tell Esav that I live with Lavan v'taryag mitzvot shamarti, and I've been able to keep all 613 of the mitzvot. Let Esav know that I'm fully protected. I never deviated from my mitzvot. I've been keeping the entire Torah, all 613 commandments, even as I lived in the home of Lavan. And the simple question is, how could Yaakov possibly say that he's kept all 613 mitzvot? There weren't 613 commandments yet. There was no Birkat Kohanim yet. There was no sacrifices yet. There was no Beit HaMikdash. There was no Shemitah. There was no Pesach. There was no Chanukah. There was no Purim. How could Yaakov possibly say, I've been keeping all 613 mitzvot, if there was no such concept as 613 mitzvot yet? How could Yaakov possibly say that? The rabbis explained that, of course, you're right. There was no such thing, there was no such concept as the Torah yet, or the 613 commandments. What Yaakov meant is he had a desire, he had an innate feeling. All he wanted to do, he had an urge to do the right thing. He had an urge to fulfill the entire Torah. He had a feeling, he had a natural reflex, was to keep all 613 commandments. Even though they weren't there yet, even though it wasn't possible to keep yet, all he wanted to do in his heart was to do the right thing, to serve Hashem, to be close with Hashem, and to do as many mitzvot as possible. So even though there weren't technically 613, since he had a feeling he wanted to do it, Hashem had it as if he fulfilled all 613 commandments. And there's a beautiful lesson there, that we all want to do the good thing, we all want to do the right thing, we all want to keep all the Torah and all the mitzvot. Sometimes it's not possible. Sometimes it takes one step at a time until we reach those levels. But the most important thing we have to remember is no matter what we're doing, what we're not doing, as long as in our heart we want to do the right thing, as long as our deepest desire is to want to fulfill the Torah, we want to fulfill the mitzvah, want to be close to Hashem, that's what matters most to Hashem. Because at the end of the day, Hashem wants our heart. Even though our actions might not show it, but as long as in our heart we want to be close to Hashem, we want to do as many mitzvot as possible, Hashem views that as if you fulfilled all 613, and that's why Yaakov Avinu was able to say, Im Laban garti, I lived with Lavan, and I kept all 630 commandments. Shabbat Shalom.